What if you could build a financial empire without ever putting your personal assets at risk? In The Insider's Guide to Business Credit Using an EIN Only, authors Alyssa and Garrett Garner demystify the complex world of commercial finance, offering a step-by-step blueprint for separating your personal identity from your business liabilities. This is not just a book about getting a credit card. It is a strategic manual for establishing legal entity credibility, securing vendor trade lines, and obtaining high-limit financing using only your employer identification number, EIN. The Garners argue that true entrepreneurial freedom comes from protecting your personal credit score while leveraging the power of corporate credit to scale operations. If you are tired of being personally liable for every business expense, or if you want to unlock capital for growth without jeopardizing your home or savings, this audiobook will provide the insider knowledge to navigate the banking system like a pro. The authors begin by explaining the fundamental difference between consumer credit and business credit, highlighting why most entrepreneurs fail to make the distinction. The audiobook format is particularly effective here, as the narration is clear, authoritative, and highly instructional. The narrator's voice acts as a seasoned financial advisor, guiding listeners through bureaucratic hurdles with precision and confidence. Listeners feel empowered by the information, as complex banking jargon is translated into actionable steps. It creates an atmosphere of professional mastery, replacing financial anxiety with strategic clarity. The core of the book details the specific process of building an EIN-only credit profile, starting with proper business formation and DUNS number registration. The Garners explain how to apply for vendor accounts that report to business credit bureaus, creating a history of payment reliability without requiring a personal guarantee. They provide scripts for speaking with bank officers, tips for choosing the right business structure, and strategies for avoiding common pitfalls that trigger personal liability checks. These sections are technical and practical, offering a toolkit for financial independence. The narrator guides listeners through these administrative tasks with consistency, ensuring that the compliance requirements are understood. It transforms abstract financial concepts into tangible administrative actions. One of the most compelling aspects of this guide is its focus on asset protection. The authors emphasize that using an EIN only is not just about convenience, but about creating a legal firewall between your personal wealth and business risks. They discuss how to maintain corporate veil integrity, keep separate bank accounts, and document transactions properly to ensure that lenders respect the separation. These insights are legally significant and financially prudent, appealing to business owners who want to protect their legacy. The audiobook captures this protective stance with a tone that is serious and cautious. It reminds listeners that structure precedes success. The book also addresses the challenges of scaling, discussing how to move from small vendor credits to substantial bank loans and lines of credit. The Garners share strategies for improving business credit scores, negotiating better terms, and leveraging existing credit to obtain more. These reflections are strategically profound and growth-oriented, adding depth to the initial setup instructions. The narration handles these advanced topics with expertise, creating a vision of a scalable, well-capitalized enterprise. It invites listeners to think big while staying compliant. As the guide progresses, the authors explore real-world case studies of businesses that have successfully transitioned to EIN-only credit, highlighting the mistakes they avoided and the milestones they achieved. They offer advice for different industries, from e-commerce to consulting, showing how the principles apply across sectors. These sections are illustrative and adaptable, marking the transition from theory to application. The audiobook supports this diverse application, with a pacing that encourages customization and planning. The Insider's Guide to Business Credit Using an EIN Only concludes with an invitation to take control of your financial destiny. Alyssa and Garrett Garner leave listeners with the understanding that business credit is a tool that must be built intentionally, not accidentally. For entrepreneurs, small business owners, or anyone seeking financial leverage, this audiobook is an essential resource. It proves that you can build wealth without risking your peace of mind. So put on your headphones, organize your documents, and listen. Your business is ready to stand on its own.